Hey, hi everyone. Very good morning to all. Welcome back to the Imtiaz IT service. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Imtiaz. I was working as a Java freelancer trainer. I have around 11 years plus experience in both training as well as developing side. So the first thing is in today's session uh, is the first session for you as a Java full stack. Basically, in today's session, we'll be learning about a few things. The first thing is we'll be understand what is uh, Java full stack, okay, and then we'll be understanding here what are the different things will be encoded in the Java full stack, okay, and then we'll understand about course content, what is the course content, and what is the course duration. Okay, so these are the two things we'll be understanding here in today's session. There, fine. Now, the first thing is when I just go for what is Java full stack. Okay. So what exactly the Java full stack? First one. First thing is if I just look at Java full stack, basically the Java full stack is nothing but which contain combination of various technologies, okay, and the skills which is helping us, okay, uh, to develop the application, okay, in the environment of both front end as well as back end here. So in short, I'll be making to understand Java full stack basically refers to the combination of technologies and the skills which is used in both front end and the back end development using Java programming language there. Okay, so let me write the point here. So it refer to the combination of technologies and the skills used in both front end and back end development, okay, using Java programming language here. So basically, if you just look at here, uh, you might be asking the question, okay, sir, you're saying that Java full stack is refers to combination of technologies and the skills which is used in both front end and the back end development using the Java programming language. But the point here is, but the point here is why why a person has to develop the or why the person has to learn this technology. So first thing is we need to understand here. So for that, uh, if you just look at if I ask the question like this for you, why we should develop sorry develop the application. If I ask this question for you, then probably you'll be saying that yes, we develop the application, sir, for many reasons. The maybe the reasons can be for problem solving here, okay, and it can be used for improve your user experience there, right? There can be a number of reasons there, right? But we'll try to understand here in a proper way why we should develop the application and why the people have to learn the technologies and the frameworks which is helping us for the developing the application there. Fine. So then I'll be coming back for you. What it can be the front end, what can be the back end, that all the things you'll understand that. But the first thing is major question is why we should develop the application. This is very, very important. Okay. So let's understand here why we should develop the application. See, basically, if you just talk about this one, developing the application basically offers many, many beneficial guys, many beneficials. Okay, it can be for you or for the business point of view. That means it can be for the individual or it can be for the business purpose. Basically, we have some of the reasons basically why we want to develop the application. The first thing is, if I just talk about the first thing is, if you see the first thing is the problem solving here. The first thing is what? Problem solving. So what do you mean by problem solving is? The applications basically are creating for solving the specific problems. Applications are created to solve the specific problems. Or we can say that if a person to fulfill the particular needs here. Okay. Sir, what do you mean by that? Because we are not understanding here. Okay, we are not understanding here. Let's say, for example, if you see that, if I want to shop, or else, for example, if I would just want to purchase a mobile phone here, if I would just want to purchase a mobile phone here, let's take a next scenario here. If I want to purchase a mobile phone, if I want to purchase a mobile phone here, then basically, okay, we can we can go to store, we can go to store and purchase it here. So this is one thing here, right? Basically, you can carry with your family members, you can make it outside and you can go to the store and we can purchase the mobile phone, right? So very simple thing here, right? But what happens basically here, we maybe not having that much time to go and purchase there, right? Because when you go to the store and we need to look their product and we need to ask the shopkeeper, he will show and explain the features, or he will explain the features of mobile phone, and all the things will be happen there, right? So what if that, if you're not having the time here, if you doesn't have that much time to spend and go and purchase the product there, right? So basically what you can do guys now in this scenario, right? Now just imagine that we don't have any website, we don't have any e-commerce applications, right? So you are wasting much time there, right? Probably, right? And not only that, beside the store, you have any other, the shop. So probably your kids will be eager to be take some more things there, right? So probably you'll not have that much amount to pay. So probably you'll be spending a lot of time there and the money also, right? So instead of that, we can solve that thing says, what if that if I develop an application? What if that if I develop an application which is helping the user to use my application at home or anywhere, right? Anywhere or on the network there. Yes or no? So that is how the people start developing the application. So if you see that the application is helping the user, okay, not to visit to the store. If he's visiting, he want to visit. Nowadays, we also have this many stores, right? But I'm not saying that we don't have the store. The people are not coming to. So we had, but most probably the people who is not having much time, they will not be spend that much time to go and to purchase product there. So probably in this scenario, we want to look for an application, right? Probably if I just look back here, I can just go to the Flipkart, right? And I'll just go to the, let's say, for example, we had a mobiles and we can search any sort of mobiles which you want to purchase it here. Let's say, for example, uh, uh, you can take any here, whatever you like. Suppose if I want to purchase the Samsung here, so I'll just go to the Samsung here, right? So I can purchase here. I can add to the card. I can buy now. So not only this, we can select and we can see all the features, right? And all the things we can see here. So if you want to see view all, we can see view all, and we can get it based on the configurations. You can filter it. So many things is there for the user where he or she want to be purchasing product there, right? So the advantage, if you see that the advantage of this one is we can visit the website in short, we can purchase the product very in short, right? With a less span of time here, we can get a product at home only, right? So this is how basically we can solve the problems here, right? So not only this, we can say that making the things very fastly because apps can spend up a task. Imagine that app that help a company organize. Okay, it's worked very efficiently and saving your time and effort. Obviously, it's happening here, right? So, not only this, we can also have the better connections. For example, if I want to connect with other people's there, if I want to develop some communications between the fields, we can use the apps here, right? So there are a lot of basically features we have when you want to develop the application there. ठीक है ना? I hope people are understanding. Is it clear for making to understand here what exactly uh, people need for developing the application? So there are many things, guys. There are many things. See, not only this, guys. For example, you're starting your organization, your own organization, right? Where you want to maintain your employee details, your customer details, your product details, right? And you want to manage your okay, the entire organization. So it's very difficult manually if I taken, because we need some manpower there, right? What if that, if you want to reduce the things, so obviously we'll be taking the help of the applications which is helping us to maintain your customer details, your employee details, your product details, your entire transaction details, right? This is helping for us here, right? So that's the reason people start, okay, developing the applications. People start developing the, okay, applications there. So probably we have understood that why we should develop the application. The answer is, it is helping us to solve the problems. It is helping us to solve the develops. Not only this, we can revenue, we can generate the revenues. Okay, we can get the data here. Okay, we can do a lot of things, guys. We can make the learning and improvement here. We can make the applications which is helping us for gaming also. A lot of things we can do. So majorly thing is we are solving the customer problems for developing the application so that it can be helping us to simplify the things here, right? Okay. So majorly here, when I talk about the applications, what are the different types of applications? What are the different types of applications? Can anyone can give, like, what are the different types of applications we can have? Anyone can tell me. What are the different types of applications probably we can able to design it? Anyone can answer. Come on, come on. What are the different type of applications? What are the different types of applications we can able to design, guys? Come on, guys. Answer it very quickly. Come on, come on. Yes, yes. So we can design here. Yes, right or not? The first one is majorly we can understand here. First one, we can say that we can design the web applications. We can design what? Web applications. So what do you mean by web applications here? The applications probably can be reside at server side. Okay, so basically, when I talk about the web application, the applications which has reside. So basically, when I say the web applications, you can able to design here. You can able to design here probably the static websites you can design. Yes or no? Static websites you can design. You can able to design here dynamic websites. Dynamic website here. Okay. So when I say the static website, this is basically in case of static website, what happens like here? The content will be fixed. The content will be fixed. So that means whenever you send the request, every time the content will be fixed here. There will not be change here. There will not be change here. Okay. So for designing the static website here, we can take the help of HTML, CSS. Okay, you take HTML and CSS. But what if that, if you want to make the website dynamically, so it has to be interact with the database. So here the content will be changed based on user interactions or data input. So that means it will be interact with the database. So every time the data will be changed, the data will be changed. Here we'll be learning, guys, all the things here. Okay, so the web applications, basically the applications which will be reside at server side. So first server side, if you want to design the applications, we take the dynamic web applications or the dynamic website, which is interacting with the database. Okay, right? Okay, so you can also design here the mobile applications. You can also design the mobile applications, guys. So basically, in case of mobile applications, if you see that we can able to design the native applications, that is native apps, we can able to design ma. You can also design here, which is the web apps. You can also design the web apps. You can also able to design the hybrid apps also. You can also design the hybrid apps here. Okay. So basically, the native apps will be using for built for specific platforms. Like if you take here, what you say, iOS, we can take here. We can also take here Android here. Okay, and I'm just taking an example, a simple thing here. We can able to design here. Okay, so web apps basically we can use which can be accessed through the mobile browser. So you know it to be installed here. You know to install here. So this is access through the through a mobile browser. In a mobile browser here. The hybrid here, which can be the combination, guys, combination of the what we say the native app is a combination of native and here web app here. So it can be the cross-platform here. Okay, now. So basically, if you're working on mobile applications, basically the recommended is what to go for iOS here, which is different here, and we can use the Android here. So if you want to learn more the things, we'll be explaining in future class if you want to go through on it. Next one is what this is mobile here. If you want to design here, next one is also you can able to design the desktop. Okay, the applications. You can able to design the desktop applications. In case of desktop applications, there are so many different type of applications you can have. Okay, now. So for example, you can have the word processor. You can have okay. You can have the spreadsheets, right? You can have the spreadsheets. Okay, etc. So majorly this is the productivity software here, which is helping us to simplify your work here. The entertainments you have the like media player applications, which can be helping for audio as well as video. Okay, this is the media player applications. Graphics sort of applications also we have. We can also have the graphics related applications, which is helping for so basically for image and the video editing here. Okay, so these are related to desktop applications which can be used here. Okay, next one is also we have the enterprise applications, guys. Okay, applications. So basically for designing the enterprise applications, like for example, we have CRM, that is customer relationship management, CRM, okay, na? Which is used for basically managing a customer interaction, okay, and data. So this is CRM which is helping for us. For we also design for ERM, that is for enterprise, okay, resource planning. Let's see. So this is for integration core business, guys. This is for integrating the core, okay, business process. Okay, that you will be learning future class what exactly it means here. The ERM here. HRM, you may be human resource management. So I'm not giving, I'm just making to understand. So these are the different enterprise applications also we can design here. Okay. Next one also you can able to design entertainment. Okay, entertainment the applications you can design here. So what do you mean by entertainment, guys? Now basically you can able to design the gaming apps. Okay, so that is video gaming. Okay, for different platforms you can design iOS and the Android can able to design here. Gaming applications also you can design here. For TVs we use something called as streaming services we use. Okay, that is apps for basically streaming for music, we use for movies, or we use for TV shows. Okay, for TV shows we can use. We can also design for social media. We can also design for social media. This is for uh, apps for connecting and sharing the content or on the network here. Okay, na? So like this, you can have n number of applications, guys, which is helping for you. Not only this, there are a lot of things like education websites, educational platforms. If you take e-learning, we have platforms for the online course for the educational. Okay, many more like health and fitness applications we have. Okay, the finance application like banking applications we have, right? So there are a lot more applications we can able to design it here. Okay. So I'll be taking to understand first one is why we should develop the application. So basically the thing is the applications are helping for solving the problems here. Okay, for solving the problems. So what type of different types of applications we can design? We can design the web applications, guys. We can design the mobile applications. We can design the desktop applications. We can design the enterprise applications, entertainment applications, health and fitness applications, finance applications, education application, communication applications, utility applications, entertainment applications, many sort of applications we can able to design. So for designing all these applications, okay, see as a developer point of view, because when I say the application, when I say the application now, generally here it will come here, okay, both when I want to design the applications, right? So we have the presentation logic you write the business logic here, right? And you will store the databases, right? First is the database. So if you want to focus on the presentation logic, which is basically helping us for focus on presentation, look and feel. So it can be focus on what to look and feel here. Okay. So we can help for designing here. So with that, for that we have the front end. What are the front end things we can use? We can use HTML, we can use CSS, we can use JavaScript, we can use jQuery for simplifying, we can use Bootstrap for front end here. Okay, na? And for the business logic here, if I just look at here for business logic, focus on uh, business. Okay, focus on business logic here. Okay, na? So for the backend here, probably you can use guys different things we can use here. We can use the Java here. You can use Python also, a language you can use here for backend here. So we are using what? Java here. For databases, basically to persist the data, we can use database like Oracle we can use. We can use what? MySQL here. Again, I hope you're understanding it. Okay. So the front end here, I'm showing here in short the user interface. Okay. We can use the markup languages here, right? And for the business logic here, you can use Java or Python or any other things here. And for the database views or icon banks. So basically for designing the applications, these are the general layer we required here. The presentation logic, business logic, and the database here, guys. Okay. Now, probably here, as I said here, uh, if you just look at here for the Java full stack, because we are learning Java full stack, we are learning Java full stacks. So we refer the technologies and we require the skills, which is helping for both front end and the back end. So generally for the Java full stack, if you just look at for the Java full stack, we required here front end, we required here back end technologies, we required also database skills. Okay, na? So generally here, so that we can able to design the end-to-end application so that we can solve the customer problems there. Okay, na? Right? Now, I hope you understand. So further things I'll be discussing in the next session in details about front-end, back-end database, all the things in details there, right? So generally for today, this is the basic information I want providing here. Okay. So I hope till here you got to understand here what exactly the Java full stack, what is the need for developing the application, what are the different types of application it is, and how it can be solve the problems here, right? And for applications, when you're designing here, we require the presentation logic, the business, and the database. And for that, what are the front end, back end we required here? So basically, we are focusing on Java full stack, where we can take the help of front end, back end database, so that we can able to design the end-to-end application there. Okay. So as I said for you guys, for the basically when you want to work with the front end and when you want to work with the back end and when you want to work with the database. So majorly here in your Java full stack, I'll be covering here for the front end. Basically, I'll be covering HTML for you, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, and Bootstrap. Okay, na? So along with that, I'll be covering the frameworks also for you guys. I'll be covering the frameworks also. So what are the frameworks I'll be covering, guys, for you? So I'll be taking Angular or React here. Okay? Don't worry, I'll be covering Angular or React. I'll be showing both the things for you. And basically, for the backend here, initially, as I said here, I'll be taking core Java for you. Then I'll be understanding JDBC. Then we'll be learning about servlet and JSP. Okay, na? So initially, I'm just making here. So in short, I'll just make you to understand core and advanced Java for you. So in the backend, basically, okay, na? Right? So initially, be taking this one for you for understanding with one mini project here. So here, the database I'll be covering for you Oracle and MySQL. Okay, na? Right? Along with that, as I said here, we'll be learning about the frameworks. So here I'll cover for the front end here. And for the back end also, I'm going to take the frameworks for you. So what are the frameworks we are going to cover? We are going to cover the hybrid one, Spring Boot with microservices. We will be covering the web services also for you. So that we'll be covering in this also. Okay, na? Right? And along with that, I'll be making you the basics of AWS and the DevOps. I'll be making about how to work with CI/CD, how to work with Jenkins integrations, how to work with the Docker here. So these are the things I'll be covering for you when you want to work with the Java full stack. Okay, na? So finally, we'll have the project. So we'll have the two mini projects will be there and one uh, capstone project with both front and plus backend. Okay. And the last thing is I'll be making here interview preparation and I'll be conducting the mock interviews also for you. Okay. Na? So these are the things I'll be making you guys for the Java full stack for the online here. Fine. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for remaining things will be continuing tomorrow session. So till then, take care and bye.